There's some snow-laden clouds out there, rolling on in for the Snow Cloud Convention. Since snow will be coming soon, decided to make something for a cold day. I'm going to make it today, but eat it starting tomorrow, if I can hold off that long. Because the longer it sits, I mean if it sits a day, it'll taste better. In here I have a little olive oil, little bits of onion, and some ground beef. Into that I will be putting a can of garbanzo beans and a can of black beans. And then I will add, what's this? A can of petite diced tomatoes. This is diced tomatoes with green chilies. It adds some zing. Some lentils. That's why I will eat it tomorrow, because the lentils need time to cook. It's going to be eaten over pasta. So this is basically it. I'm going to add some cumin powder, which makes it taste more like chili. Cumin powder. I like cumin powder. My sister-in-law says it smells like dirty feet. Nah, it doesn't smell like dirty feet to me. And chili powder. Whoa. So, this will cook a while. And it's gonna be yummy over pasta tomorrow, when the weather gets icky. Peanut butter sandwich. One piece of bread has a little bit of butter on it, the other piece has peanut butter on it. No jelly, I don't like PBJs. Peanut butter sandwich. Yum! And it's simply Jif. No artificial crap in it at all. And it's really good. And you don't have to refrigerate it. So it's really good to keep for emergencies, or if you're going someplace on a journey and the weather's bad, you can have that in the car with a spoon. I mean, it'll save your life, you know. That, a box of raisins, those kind of things. Those are things people don't think of. They think, well, or a granola bar or something. Anyway, before I get off on too much of a path. Oh, the furnace just kicked on. I'm like, what is that noise? I went to Italian Speaking Meetup Club today. There were 10 people there. And I actually, well, when they ask me and confront me and ask me questions to my face, you know, che cosa fai bella scorsa settimana? You know, what good things did you do this last week? I'm like, but I wrote it down and read it. I did fine. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I hope. I think so. I have not been watching or listening to any Italian things this week, so some of it somehow must have rubbed in, somehow. This week has been a bad one. Stuff from the home front, and I felt bad, and I cried, and I was depressed, and I have problems, and then I have physical problems, and oh my gosh. So I stayed away from the internet for as long as I could. And I didn't put anything up yesterday, just because I just couldn't. I do have the beginning of a skit started. I have it written, and I have the opening music and all that set up. So I'm real happy with that. But one problem also, when I start looking for music for stuff, I get off on a tangent, and about 2 or 3 hours later, I realize, oh yeah, I was supposed to do this. But my finish what I start resolution for the year is getting rocky. And it's not even the end of January yet, but I'm trying. I'll get there. Oh man. When I was sitting in city surfing the other night, before the lottery number was called, I had a ticket pinned to the wall, and my heart was happy. I was daydreaming, what am I going to do when I win? I'm going to pay off all my creditors first. That's the first thing to do, so I have no debt. That would, to me, would be, I'd be so happy. Then maybe I'd get a different car, because as you heard, that's what my car sounds like. And when I got in the car to come home from the meetup club today, I turned on the radio, as I often do, and all the stations were tuned to some country thing. And I don't like country music, sorry. But it's like, what? And I push each button, you know, and they're preset, and they're all different stations. They're not the stations that I preset them. I'm thinking, what the hell happened? I don't know. I think I have a ghost that likes to reprogram my radio. I don't know. It was weird. But we're supposed to be getting some snow. Not sure exactly when. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. But definitely Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we'll have some snow. So the chili concoction that I'm making will come in very handy. That's a really good thing, a nice hearty thing to eat when it's cold. That and beef stew or, you know, homemade soup or whatever. That's good to eat when it's cold too. So I'm set. I don't have any money right now. I tried using a card to buy the rice. I bought some risotto from Whole Foods because they have it in bulk, and I can't really find it anywhere else unless it's ungodly expensive. Crazy, I know. But I was going to use a gift card my brother sent me for Christmas. Apparently I had spent all the amount on there, or what the rice cost was just over what the card had left on it. It was $5 worth of rice. But I don't go down to the Whole Foods very often. It's kind of far away. So you just got, and I keep all my dry goods, like dry peas, dry lentils, dry rice and all that in glass jars with tight-fitting lids, because it keeps for a long time that way. And it's cheaper. Anybody that, like Cara, she knows it's cheaper to cook yourself. Well, not cook yourself, cook food for yourself. If I cooked myself, what's burning? Me! Oh, don't even want to think about it. Yeah, then I would smell like 30 feet. No cumin added. I actually took a shower today. Isn't that amazing? I think so. And I washed my bed sheets. They're hanging up in the basement. Gonna change the bed in a little bit. Nice and fresh, and gonna vacuum. And it's always good to have something cleaned and cleared, even if it's just one room in your house. That way you can go to the room and go, you know, it's an accomplishment. For most people, they look at me and they think, are you crazy? No, I'm not crazy. I just am wired differently, and you know, some people can get a million things done and some can't. And as hard as I try, I can't. Even though I have a lot of irons in the fire, I just can't seem to get things accomplished. Like, I do have some clean laundry in my room that has to be put away, and I haven't done it yet. Shame on me. So I'm going to do that, and when I make the bed, and every time you go someplace in your house, if you're going to the kitchen and something needs to be taken back to the kitchen, like a cup or a spoon or something, you have to remind yourself, oh yeah, I'm going to the kitchen. I'm going to take that cup back in there. Most people think to do that. Most people can do that without making a mental note to do that. And it's not because I'm old. I'm just wired differently. I've been questioning exactly what my diagnosis is, and I still haven't been able to figure it out yet. And I don't know if have me diagnosed physically or mentally or what. But I know I've always been wired differently, and I know I was always raised not like other kids, but and it made me think back to grade school. They used to pull me out of class because I'd get finished with my work done. It would be done, and I'd be staring out at the window looking at the squirrels on the trees and stuff, or drawing. I wasted a lot of paper drawing and eating the paper because my stomach was always hungry. And I was skinny as a rail. But anyway, they'd pull me out of class and they'd give me these weird, like, IQ tests and stuff. Over and over, they'd give me these various tests, harder and harder, sequential numbers and things like that. And it's like, why are you doing this? You're just wasting my time. I mean, well, wasn't wasting my time because I didn't really have anything else to do while everyone was finishing up their work. But it started making me think, you know, and I'm trying to find how I can cope with life like everyone else seems to be able to. I'm trying to get my shit together this year. Yeah, where's my bucket? Bucket list, get your shit bucket, right? Ugh. Sorry for saying the S word. Upward and onward.